It's 8 o'clock. Looks like me, Noah, and Ash, and Mick are here. And my dad's stood floating around as well. He's going shooting. He'll be setting off shortly, I should think. But we're all here. Ash has been here 2 minutes and he's already broke something.
Whoa, whoa. Who could put it all up and who didn't turn it off?
Well, I didn't turn it off, it shouldn't leak. Well, at least let it leak it. Why did it just get worse as you got there? Oh, is it coming out at...
Turned it off.
Turn the tap off?
Yeah.
Must be one of them... Well, which one is it? Can you tell which one it is?
It's blowing an olive pipe, isn't it?
Oh, it's crappy pipe. Piping up for power. Well, so we're going to shorten the pipe a bit and then wait for it to go again. Lovely. You make something, it's all good. Ash has come in and kicked it or something. Brock now. So you jumping up at everyone? I am glad I'm not shooting today for 2 reasons. It seems a bit, one, seems a bit miserable weather. And number 2, I'm hobbling because, I went over then. I got home last night, fine, I'd run around getting cattle out all day. And just stood at my kitchen side and all of a sudden I nearly fell to the floor because my ankle come in that much pain. And I thought initially I must have broke something in it. But it's not swelled or anything. But if I just move it, a couple of times at night I shouted out in pain and B's like, what's up? And I just moved it wrong way. Must be like, I don't know. If I stand up ball on my foot for too long, it builds up and like there's a pain. But if I tweak it to the left a bit, my left ankle, it really blooming hurts. I'm getting more confident on it now. I'm walking around, but just trying to rest it a bit. But everyone's turned up today, so going from me and Noah, and possibly Mick, to me, Noah, Mick, Ash, and Joe. But Ash is going, he'll be going off shooting shortly. I've got some cattle to check that my dad had injected one yesterday, because just this weather's come again. It was really cold, lovely. Back to like 12 degrees warmer, wet, mild weather, which is horrible for cows. That's why these guys are all still out of grass. Because if we brought them in and cooked them in a shed, they would have sweated up, they'd have got ill. Wouldn't have gone well for them. They're all going to come for a nosy now, look, they're all coming up the field. Coming out the mist, aren't you? It's all this paddling. Then we're going to have to do a bit of reseeding and playing about. Just to smarten it up next spring. I know you're wet, kids, but you've still some grass to eat. There's probably about a week of grass left in front of them, and then we'll have to think about bringing them in or feeding them out, depending what the weather's like. Are you coming to see Roger? Hello. You look wet, but you've got. We don't trim the hedge along the bottom. There's a really good hedge. It's really bright because of the fog, isn't it? We don't trim the hedge along the bottom, so it comes out a long way, so it's like a shelter for them. It's a big, thick hawthorn hedge. So it's really bad they all tuck behind that. And that's normally the way the weather comes from towards me. Right, better go up and get Roger. I just brought him in the garden to have a poo if he needed one. I'm going to put him away for a bit while we feed up and all the machines are busy. And then he can come out and have a run around, probably check if the geese have been on anywhere today. I've not got my gun in. Although saying that, I don't really fancy walking across acres and acres of land either. I don't know if he's been to the loot or not. Come on, lad. He's happy. We need these flags redoing. Noah's moving. I think he's doing a mix. Mixy. Ah! We get run over by everyone limping across the yard. Joe's bedding up. Straw everywhere. And it's wet and miserable. I think he's meant to stop about 9 o'clock, isn't it? You guys are all eating, aren't you? I think we've got them all out. There's only a couple more to get, and my dad's got an idea where he wants to get them from Sunday morning, so at least I won't have to hobble around cattle yards today. Where's my favourite stick? I don't get to test the crush out either, which I was playing with last night. Should have my stick. Should be in here somewhere. If it's not in there, that's it there, because it has a shotgun cartridge on the end, an empty shotgun cartridge, so it doesn't splay out. Needs something on the other thicker stick because that's splitting. I could have a look at that actually this morning. Find some sort of collar to go on it. So I'm hobbling around the yard and I've got a stick. Everyone else is busy doing stuff. I'm going around to look at these cows where one's been injected yesterday to see if they're alright. And Joe's screaming at me saying I should be taking injection round with me. You know, I'm hobbling about just in case. I don't know where Noah's going with that. Over there. Just in case something wants injecting. Well, I'll go back round and get it, Joe, in a minute. But get off my back. He's an absolute nightmare. And at least I can answer back to him, but other people can't, can they? Not as easily. I wonder what Noah we're doing. He's going to put a bale of hay in here, I'm guessing. So if I get climbed in here, I'll be able to do this for him. As long as nothing kicks me. Even though I get a bit wet, we'll wrap it here. It's easier, isn't it? That's how we normally do it. Noah's putting that in there. Ash is coming up here feeding. Where all systems go. Should be alright, they're all, yeah, nothing's got its head in. The biggest worry about dropping bales in ring feeders that something actually has its head in and you get it trapped, but if you get on with it quickly, you're normally fine. It's wet and miserable, so now I've just fed these, I should be able to see clearly what's coming up to eat. It's this pen down here. That's all good enough. Ash was trying not to get it in bucket. Let him get in there, it was a better idea because Joe's bedding up here now, probably because he knows I'm round here and he can try and chuck straw on me. That's meant to go in pen, Joe, not out back of it, pal. Right, everyone's busy, so if they don't need me yet, I'll unplug this. I've no pressure on it because it has a big hole in it. And it's bust at the end. The continuous pressure. So I'll cut it, I'll just shorten it. It's quite an old. I'll shorten it and hopefully it'll hold from there, but you know, maybe can't handle it. We'll have to get some new hose. There you go, I've been quite liberal with the amount I've cut off because I just think, like with pressure washer hoses, like it splits to there, but then it might have blown air down and separated the layers in there. Could have probably cut it about here. I was just a bit extra liberal and cut that off. Got it on nicely. The focus is not great on this camera sometimes. And then just plug that in. No more air leaks. Simple fix. There is a slight rattle on it, and it comes from the plastic cover on the bell, which is a little bit annoying. I've just been having a look and I can't. Nothing I can do, I don't think. Just letting it pump up, make sure there's no more leaks in this pressure, in this hose. I don't have to turn that little tap off every night or anything. It's an awkward tap as well, it could do with being another like 2 or 3 inches longer. It always used to sit with like pressure in the line and we'd just sort of connect off here, off this reel. I don't know where we got this reel from. I don't know if we got it given or we got it out of a skip or something. It's really expensive if you buy them new, aren't they? Full reel. That's me being tight. This is new spreader bale part, and my dad had checked it were right. And that's the collar from the old one that's meant to fit on the back of it. Them holes don't look to line up to me. You're not laughing, are you, Mickey?
Is that what's got to be done?
Holes should have lined up with that. And it's totally wrong. It's a bigger fitting now.
Chuffing hell, did they turn it?
So we either drill holes and tap it out again, or try and get the actual part, but they might not make that part anymore. This is like a beefier version, isn't it?
Oh, that's good me.
Up to Joe anyway, he's ordered it. Reckons to be rate one. It isn't. So he's going to probably send it back. Because tapping all them holes out. Sure drilling them and tapping them.
I don't think Joe.
We don't even have any drill bits to do it, so
we can't make a mistake like that, Joe.
No, but it's spreader bale, man. They'll have changed it, because I'm sure when we got that machine, they haven't made many of that machine or something. And it were, unless we swapped it since then. We had like a prototype, or they were still altering a lot of bits on it. And this might be one of them. Joe's disappeared off in house for a bit and wants me to get on blower tractor and bed up, but I can't because my left foot's knackered and I'm not I can't use clutch in that. Noah's just putting a bit of pre-mix in mixer and then he'll come and do it and I'll open him gates. But I can't do it. I'm gonna knacker my ankle up. I thought it were alright and then Ash were at the side of me here a minute ago, Mick, and I went over on it. It's not very good. Got Noah on now, bedding up here. I was getting a bit panicky as it was just sort of 10 minutes filling mixer up. And I thought me and Mick thought if our Joe come out he'd have a right monk on that we're not doing anything, but I couldn't. If I fuck my ankle up more, I'm not going to be able to do it next week. We've got a very busy week next week, so it's just not worth doing. I'm trying to, shouldn't really be stood on it, I should be having a full day off from that, but I've got to come and do something. I can't sit in bed all day. Our Joe's just come and shot off in the pickup, so we can only presume, because there's been no communication, that he might be going to swap that part for the spreader bale. I don't think they'll have the right part. I thought he took the part with him. I gave him the part to take when he went for it, so what's... God knows what he's done then. Wouldn't have been hard to compare, would it? Sure he took it. Anyway, I've got to let Noreen down. If the spreader bale don't work, we normally bed this long pen up with the spreader bale. But I'm going to try and back the blower in it, which I'm guessing is a little awkward. I've not seen them doing it. It used to be awkward. We have got this massive gate on. The story with this gate was that Andy was making it, going to make a gate, and my dad said, well, just do it length at steel. And it's how long steel was. It was like a 25-foot gate or something ridiculous. See, very awkward. I guess he has to do a shunt and square up. It's really, it's too tight round here, and you've got nowhere for your load or anything to go. So it's really awkward. Initially we had this as a straw yard, we just had it full of straw and it got so full of rats in here. Noah's competent enough. I bet he has to do a shunt nearly when he comes out, you know. He might be able to get away with it. I don't know. And no good. I always never like the idea, if you drive in yards to bed up, you just ruin the structure of the muck underneath and it goes all soft where the wheels have been. That's why, well, just added pens. This was a lean-to we had. It was where pen 1 and pen 2 were. I've said this many a time. And that's where it was, this roof. It was pen 1 and pen 2, and then we had all this steel left and a roof. So when we converted pen 1 and pen 2 to a normal roof to make it higher, so we stuck this lean-to down this side just because we had it. We only needed to get the legs. Look at me. I am going to go and make a tease. I don't know, I'm going to get kicked back with 2 tees. They'll just be everywhere. It's my rotation of my ankle joint, I think. Fuck knows. It hurts. It makes my eyes crease up. Did the drinks. I made it. Noah's going to do. I think Noah's only going to work till dinner. There isn't that much going on. Can't do the spreader bale. That's set us back. We could have set 2 with that really today and had that done, but I guess they're not open or Joe's not interested in getting a new one anyway. I can't see point in. We could drill and tap holes, but yeah, big job. I got distracted looking at pickups, but I don't think just the running costs are having ones do me any. I mean, I used to run a Discovery, so you know I shouldn't be crying about running costs. But just money don't go as far these days, does it either? But we've got to try and get. Noah wants to get the spreader bale in and get it stripped down at least. Because there's still a remainder of the gearbox to come off the stud holes. Probably have to eat them with the gas bottles and just crack them off. And then it's all clearing off when we do have the right parts. I can't see the point. We haven't got a proper tap set to put threads in, so we better just get in the right part to go back on. Because we might start putting it all back on and then decide that the shaft's slightly different to the gear. Or maybe the shaft, if the shaft was different though, we've got a new gearbox. So you think the new shaft would fit the new gearbox? Fine. Let's see what spreader bale say if our Joe talks to him ever. Another like week and we ain't got it done. Michael's singing songs about lollipops. We'll not do it on camera though. It's not PG enough. Now he's playing with his shaft. They don't fit. We've got the gearbox off the spreader bale, which were really a doddle. They must have had that much heat, the little Allen key studs on there that just came out really easy. So it's all ready to put back together if we had the right parts. But we haven't. Are you really giddy? Me and Roger, I'm going to have to go and get in the house because my foot's starting to ache now, my ankle. I'm not doing any good on it being on it all the time. So me and Roger are going to go down to the house. It's just gone 11 o'clock. Noah's got some bits and bobs to do. Come on. And check the post box. I think I'm going to use ChatGPT to get a list of cattle for Monday for TB testing. We're going to have to do. And get them in number order, but we only want them in number order by the last like 4 or 5 digits, so that it's easy to say, oh, this is number 307, and you can just go down a list to number 307, rather than it being all the herd number and everything. So we're going to try. I said to my mum, get the list in a file, and I'll ask ChatGPT to do it, and it should do it for us. I hope. Maybe. Find out. Me and Roger are doing office work together, aren't we? Yeah. Good boy. We've used ChatGPT to get us a numerical list printed out because it's hard to do. A numerical list of the last 5 digits of the cattle number, which is how the easiest way to look for them is for us. So ChatGPT is brilliant. You just got to ask it the right question. So it's really easy. Go on the internet, type ChatGPT, it'll bring it up, and then you can use it. Just ask the right question and make sure you do it right. It only lets you have like so many questions every day, and they want you to pay, but he's happy. Enjoying that. Yeah. My ankle's a bit better resting it. I look tired, don't I? Jeez, I think I'm tired, Roger. Big week we've had, haven't we?
It needs to stop, that's the thing, it needs to stop. It needs to stop.
Me and Wet Dog coming out after, well after dinner. It's getting towards 3 o'clock. Come on. And we're going to go and feed up. I just feel cold and horrible. Don't know what's up with me. I've not been moving as much because of my ankle. Oh, this gate. Oh, pins a toe. I need to get fed up, get home, get my feet up literally. Do I go in the bath? Is that a good idea? I don't know. Roger's going to get right monk on when I go to put him in that JCB, aren't you? He's already looking at it thinking, no, it's the devil's machine. Don't put me in the JCB, please. Very wet. I've chucked Roger in there, 130. He'll not like a JCB. I'm out of breath already, I've done note. I think there's something wrong with me. Yeah, my mum's come out, bless her, and opened the gates because Joe's took Isaac, who was too ill to play football but well enough to go to a party associated with the football. So Joe's took Isaac to that. My mum's meant to be looking after some of the kids, I think, today for a bit. So we've come out just after 3 o'clock and fed the pens, and now I'm just pottering around doing the cows, keeping a good eye on everything. With this horrible weather, like where I feel horrible, the cows will feel horrible. You've just got to turn it on and really watch these cows closely now. Because in fact they probably want some more straw in there. I don't know who bedded them up. Looks like they weren't bedded up this morning. Some of the newer cattle. They're the ones you generally have to watch most. We don't generally get that much trouble in the yards with the cattle that have been here like 2 or 3 months. They generally seem to cope pretty well. I mean, you do get the odd occasion, but I would say sort of over 90% of the time it's the newer cattle on farm which end up not feeling very well. They've had all the recent stress and everything, you see. They've had the stress of, if it's a market, definitely a lot of stress in a market for a cow. Markets hold a good place because they set a price for everybody. They set a price for what cows cow prices should be like and everything. Ooh, I was very close to breaking the bucket there. We'll not tell anyone, will we? But it's these guys. Am I going to have to give these guys a bale of hay before night, which is extremely annoying. I don't really want to be doing that. But it looks like I might have to. I thought Noah and Joe were going to do all that, so I didn't have to do that this afternoon. However, it looks like we've got a cow here walking around the yard because he has a little bit of a poorly foot, so he's just a bit free range. We do that with some. If they look happier outside a pen and then they're never getting bullied or anything, we let them walk around the yard, which works quite well for some. Some other cattle get a bit more stressed out. There's too many in this pen for the trough space really, so I'm probably going to have to feed the trough and then come back a little bit later and feed it again. Well, I'm going to end today's video there now. Don't think there's much going on for the rest of the day, and I'm thinking I might do a live. Might just do a little cheeky live now, just while I finish feeding up while I'm plodding around. It's getting swelteringly hot in here. Would have been nice if I had Roger in here, but he hates it. So right, please like and subscribe, support my poorly ankle. If I get 100 new subscribers, my ankle will be magically better, and I'll just smile through the pain. And yeah, I don't get ill very often, or have any ailments very often. So this is really doing my head in. I've got metal filings all in my fingers for extra sob story subscribers and likes and comments and everything else. Right. Bye guys, see you later. See you tomorrow.